Hello there and welcome to Namident Academy. Today we are going to discuss about some most important skills a student should have or try to attain or try to obtain. Can we have the set of skills that is necessary for success in this current world we are, with the current trend of the world, that no matter your occupation or job or field of study, you should have? From my observation and some studies or research I conducted, I came out with some skills that I think is necessary for all seekers of knowledge to obtain. In all, I have 6 skills plus 3 or soft skills that I think every student or every professional should obtain in order to be successfully in this modern time. And before we dive in deeply, I would like to encourage you, if you have been watching my videos, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel and to share the content with your friends and colleagues and family members so that they can also benefit from this. So based on research and current trend, the first skills that we need to obtain is critical thinking and problem solving. Our ability to analyze information, to identify problems, to evaluate solutions and think creatively is very essential. Without critical thinking, we can't analyze things objectively. As human beings, we all have our bias, either inward bias that we are not aware of, depending on how we are raised, or our culture background, or our religious background, or our religion, or let's say region we grew up. We all have this bias and we make decisions and we think knowingly or unknowingly based on this bias. But when we develop a critical thinking, we do away with this basic bias that we have and we tackle the problem based on the analysis of the information we have. We are in the current world where there are a lot of information that comes from all angles, and that as a professional or student, we are going to be challenged with a lot of difficult problems in our day-to-day activities and our professional work that need to be solved. This critical thinking and problem solving is a valuable skills across all fields. We in some cases are demanded to solve a big problem or small problem instantly, either with few information or with more information. So developing critical thinking and problem solving will help us. It will help us to be successful in this world with constant changes. And hence I encourage all students to try as much as possible. There are a lot of courses online. If your university or institution do give a course in this area, no matter the field you find yourself, try as much as possible to take those courses. And if not, there are a lot of these platforms in courses online that will help you to be able to obtain these critical thinking and problem solving skills. The second point is communication. Communication skills, effective communication, both written and oral, is a vital for successful career. Yes, we have seen a lot of people are very knowledgeable, but they don't have a very good communication skills, and hence they cannot sell their idea, and that has not helped them to rapidly or to succeed in their profession faster. They lag behind. Some of the professionals and some of the students I know are very brilliant. They have a lot of ideas in their brain or in their mind, but they find it difficult expressing this information. And some of them, while doing, they bring out conflict. They are trying to solve a problem, but because of lack of communication skills, they end up in conflict with their team. These communication skills include clear and concise expression of ideas or talks, either in written or oral, active listening, and ability to collaborate with others. There was a group that I supervised before. There are 2 students inside that group, and one of the students does all the work. When I come to the lab, when I see the guy, I see them, where is your colleague? The other colleague is not available. It's only one person. So he does most of the work. He reads a lot of literature. But when it comes to communication, he is not very good at communicating. And this guy that he didn't do any work. When he read the reports, he just talk as if he does all the work. And even if clearly I wasn't supervised, I wasn't monitoring their progress constantly, I would think the quiet guy that could not express himself well wasn't doing any work. So with communication skills, a person can survive this trend. And these skills can be learned. It's not inherent in a person. Everybody can learn communication skills. And you can transfer communication skills from one language to another. And that, I know in some universities and institutions, there are classes that teaches communication skills. And it's very important no matter what you do, because communication is the tool that you are using to sell your idea. It's like a salesman trying to sell a product. When you visit 2 shops, depending on the communication skills and the ability of that salesperson to convince you, will let you buy the thing or not. So the attitude and the way that person express his idea, try to influence you, impact a lot on you buying the thing. So exactly, we are also salesmen and women of our own ideas. And in our career, throughout our career, we'll be required to talk, to write, to express ourselves. And that if we lack these skills, it will be a very big problem to our progress. And hence, I encourage you to try as much as possible to either, if you are still in school and your university do offer this kind of course, try to take those courses, either scoring or non-scoring. And there are a lot of these courses in or on online platform that you can take. My third point is digital literacy. We are currently in a technology-driven world, and students need to be proficient in using these digital tools. it doesn't matter your field of study. No matter which field you are, you need to learn and be able to use these digital tools that we have. And these digital tools keep on changing and evolving. And hence, you need to learn the basics and update your knowledge regularly. As part of digital literacy, you need to learn how to access information online. We have a lot of online information. Currently, most books which are written in solid paper book are being transferred, either scan or any form, to the online platform. At first, if your library don't have some books, you have to write letter and wait or go to other countries' library. But now we have our libraries which have electronic version of almost most current books and even the older ones. Your ability to access this information, your ability to dig deep in or on online platforms to seek and get information is very important to your success in this current world. And also, the important part of digital literacy is your ability to evaluate the credibility of online sources. As you may see on social media and other platforms, people do put a lot of propaganda, a lot of lie, a lot of stage information. And as a student or as a professional, you don't have to take every information you get as if it's the truth and the only truth. You have to develop a skills of cross-checking the information you get from any online platform, that this information that you are getting is credible. And without doing this, your digital literacy will never be complete. Some of the skills under digital literacy include data analysis, cybersecurity awareness, and also responsible use of technology. You may find out that mostly people use a property software or machines, and that maybe in your field you come across that you have a problem you want to solve, you are using the property software. It's not able to help you solve your problem. I'm talking to those who are advanced in PhD level or professionals who are working with complex things. So that you think there will be a need for you to do your own coding. And that as an undergraduate student is also very beneficial for you to learn a bit of a coding no matter the field you find yourself. I have seen many trends now that people from all fields are learning some sort of programming as part of digital literacy to solve their own problem using computers. So it will be one of the skills that you would thank yourself if you are able to learn, especially awareness of cyber security, that everywhere you are going, every software, every platform you register, you are leaving some of your digital signature on those platforms. And if you are aware of it, it will help you for you to know what kind of information you should put online, what kind of comment you should put online, that one day or another it will not be used against you. As we know, this platform, this online information are always archived somewhere. And depending on the ability of a person seeking information, he can dig deeper in big data to obtain data. And we have seen some people being denied some companies because of their online activities that they did before. So if you are going to use any platform, be aware of what you are typing or what you are saying, the videos you are sharing, that even though you might delete it, somebody might have saved it first before you delete it. And hence, digital literacy as a professional is very important, and you can learn. It's one of the easiest course that you can get online, to be aware, not going deep, but if the need arises, you can go deep, or else you can learn just the basics. My fourth point is collaboration and teamwork. The ability of a person to work effectively within a team or a group is increasingly important. Students should be able to share their ideas, resolve conflict, and contribute to common goals. And that also applies to professionals, especially now we are in a world where one of the takeaway of the COVID-19 is online office, which means that you can be working, as I see with my friends, and I also did before, working with people from different culture across different countries and continents, that you have to collaborate together, people from diverse backgrounds. In most times, you are in a project where people from diverse academic or scholarship fields have to sit together. And maybe from different religions and different geography, that maybe you might have a internal bias towards others. But as a professional, you have to be able to learn collaboration and teamwork for common goal, the project you are on. And we see a lot of conflict that happen. Maybe some is because of some people's lack of communication skills, that they don't know how to address people, or maybe some might have spoken without conscious that those what they said might have affected their other colleague, and he also, or he or she, take it personal. And also, nowadays we have what we call interdisciplinary project and work, where professionals from different fields are meshed together to undertake a project, which is very complex, and that everybody has a part he plays in that project, but together there is a common goal. As a student, either you are an undergraduate level or graduate level or even PhD candidate, you should be able to collaborate and learn how to collaborate, learn how to tolerate the ideas of other people. Some people's idea might be what you call rubbish ideas, but maybe rubbish ideas in the beginning, upon further consideration and polishing, can be very fruitful. And hence I encourage you, when you are giving a group in a class, sometimes people are familiar with other people, either based on their culture or their common language, and they want to collaborate with them. In name of studies and learning, always try to collaborate with people from diverse culture, diverse language, diverse religion with you, so that with them you can understand how they think, and you will carry the studies or the learning to another level, because we are always evolving and things are getting more complex. And now, as I said before, the home office is here to stay, and that people are working from different continents with other people, and that by virtue of learning in earlier stages of your life how to collaborate, how to understand people, how to achieve a common goal, although you might have differences, is going long way to help you succeed in your professional studies. My fifth point is adaptability and lifelong learning. Now, that old culture of way of people thinking that when I graduate from master's level or undergraduate level and I got my certificate, that's all. It's no more effective. We are in a rapidly changing world, and hence we need to continue learning. Students need to learn how to be flexible and adaptable to the trend, and this will go long way to help them. And they should be willing, everybody should be willing to learn new skills. Yes, and to adjust the changing circumstances. Lifelong learning is very important, because you are doing work effectively, yes, and there are new tools and technology that is here to help you successfully finish a work on time, and you are still with the classical tools, it's not going to help you. So as a student, even after your studies and you get your degree, you still need to learn. So for a person to successfully attain his career objective, sometimes there is a need to adapt to the trend in your field. Maybe you have graduated 5 years ago. Still, you have to be reading articles and new books in that field. Maybe there are some theories, there are some methodologies, some ways of doing things that might have changed during your time as when you were in school or you were in graduate school. So it will help you. You have to be a lifelong student. And this is what will help you. Even when you are in retirement, you still read. So it will make you live again. When you don't learn constantly, you don't read things constantly, your brain starts to grow old. So this is also very important. My final point is creativity and innovation. And this is your ability to think outside the box and come out with new ideas. Yes, the method you are using to do work is still working. But is there a new way that you can enhance and add value to it? Can you try a new way? Experiment a new thing. Take a risk. You can learn this innovation and creativity whilst in school and on side projects. Because nowadays, it's not always that the ways of people doing things good is always the right thing. Always there is a room for improvement. And that in this fast-paced world, to be able to get things effectively, you need to innovate the way you are doing things. And these skills, you can still learn it. There are a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of platforms where you can learn those kind of things. So these are the main 6 skills that I think in this current time, a student or a seeker of knowledge should be aware and should obtain. Okay, and additionally, I have other 3 skills that is not part of the main, but they are also important. The first is financial literacy. We all go to schools, but unfortunately, we work, we need finance, we need money. But these financial education are not taught in school. And that, with this world we are, a lot of advertisement bombarding us anywhere we go, in all the electronics we use. If you are not careful, all your earning, you will use this to follow the trend of the world, and you are going to always be in need. So there is a need for you to get a basic financial skills. Yeah, like budgeting and managing debt. These are a very important education that you can benefit. As a professional, you work, although you are having the passion of working, you also need money. And after you get money, you need to be able to manage the money so that it will be of service to you. That one day you can maybe go on retirement or at least benefit from your own money, not always working. So when you have a very good budgeting skills or financial literacy, it will help you to be successful, financial success in your career. Second thing in the additional skills is self-awareness and emotional intelligence. Have you ever sit down and reflect on yourself, your action and inaction? Have you ever tried to understand yourself and manage your emotions? These are very important for you to do reflections on what you do. What are your career aims that you want? Why do you want to do that career? Is it as a result of some external influences or internal influences? Are you stressed? If you are stressed, how will you know that you are stressed? Do you have compassion towards yourself, towards your family members, towards others? What are your ideal way of life that you want? Is this as a result of your upbringing or something you see in the media? Personal awareness or self-awareness and emotional intelligence, especially towards yourself, is very important. It helps you to navigate your career. Some people are not aware of what is their need for success. What is success to them? They only take the success of others. So it's very important in nowadays that we are being bombarded with ideas, with informations, mega information everywhere. People trying to tell us our identity, people trying to tell us what to do through media for us to be able as professionals, as students, to have ideas about ourselves. Maybe you are being guided by your religion, maybe by your culture, maybe by the profession you want. But these are personal and professional things cannot be separated every time, because your action and inaction is basically within you and from external source. So one of the important skills you can obtain is to be able to have self-awareness and also to reflect a lot on everything you do. That this project, should I go in or not? What is the bigger picture of the project? What is the bigger profit of the project towards me, towards my community, or towards the humanity at large? What is the meaning that I attach to this profession that I am, or to the course I'm reading in the university? Is it that I'm just doing it because I was offered by the university, or there's something that influenced me? So these are important skills that throughout your life you need to obtain. And finally, a bonus skills is to learn a new language. Are you speaking only one language or two languages? No matter the language you are speaking, if you have one or two or three, you need another one. Learning new languages bring a new life to yourself and also ginger and make thinking easy for you. If you are multilingual, you can able to solve problem in different perspective. For example, if I am working in professional level or in personal level, sometimes I'm able to solve problems if I think through it in my various languages. Because when I'm thinking in any language, for example, I'm speaking English, my posture and my brain works differently. If let's say I'm speaking in Hausa or in Twi or in other languages that I speak, I also have different posture. I also have different tonation. I also have different level of thinking. So if you want to learn and you want to be successful in other language, because for example, as a professional, sometimes there are a lot of good resources and literature in other language that are not in your language. So if you try yourself to learn another language, at least for your professional development, it helps. For example, if your company is going a project, external project, and it's lucky that maybe you learn that language, you have the skills in that language, you get opportunity to travel and see the world and also interact with people with that language. Or you can have fun reading different, watching different things that other people in your group could not access it, and it helps you also live another life, and it's all part of life. So if this said and done, in this video I attempted to give you some important skills that we need in this fast-paced life that we are in the current world. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed this video, try to share this video to your colleagues and friends. And also, if you have not yet subscribed to this video, try as much as possible to subscribe to this video. Thank you very much, and hope to see you in my next video.